Good morning. I am Lourdes Ramirez Wright, and whenever I get a thought about something that I want to share on social media, I try to do it while it's still fresh in my mind because I think it's something important to share. And so, whether or not you go to church, you believe in God, you have faith, that is a very personal matter. Very personal matter that you don't have to share with anybody, and you don't have to explain yourself really, other than your own conscience. I personally do believe in God. I have a strong faith. I do not attend church, and I don't make up excuses for it. I do not go to church, but I have a very strong faith, and I do believe in a powerful God. And when I was reading recently from the Bible, one particular psalm got my attention, and it is Psalm 26, verse number 4, or some would say paragraph number 4, and it reads, "I have not sat with vain persons, neither will I go in with dissemblers." And I know how I took it, but I wanted to see how others read it. And it was pretty much a consensus that it goes to the effect of, "I do not sit with men of falsehood, nor do I consort with hypocrites." Some would say that it is a declaration of commitment to separate from those who are not genuine. And I think that's a fair assessment. If you have the chance to go to the Bible and read it yourself, I would say that's pretty fair to say. Their interpretation is pretty much in accordance with my own. And the video is precisely about that. When you see a tiger or a lion or a wolf miles and miles away, from a very, very far distance, you pretty much know what you have to do, don't you? You have to guard, you have to protect against that tiger, lion, wolf, or any animal, because they pretty much stay true to their image, reputation, and nature. But when it comes to human beings, can you say the same? Absolutely no. You can see a person miles and miles away, inches away from you, or even within your closest circles. And it might be impossible to tell the type of person that he or she is. And that is a very unique trait to human beings. Every other thing or being in existence pretty much stays true to its image. But when it comes to human beings can be exceedingly duplicitous. They can be narcissist, they can be abusive, they can be very hurtful and damaging without your knowing, because they're humans and they hide it well. It is the constant rewriting of history. It is the constant lying, the words that do not seem to match the actions. It is the ill will towards others behind closed doors, but showing a different facade or a different face to the public. It is the manipulation and the passive aggression that tell us that we have to guard against that. But a lot of times, most of the times I would say, it is very difficult to read people. And I will go a step farther and saying that the closer they are, the more difficult it is, because you're not now being objective, but you are being subjective. You cannot see it for what it is because now your emotions and your feelings are coming into play. And so that will fog your better judgment. That's something we don't go through with animals, is it? With animals, we can pretty much tell what we're dealing with. But that is not the case for human beings. So